As we go round this roundabout, Bram Tankink of Quickstep piling on the gas at the front. Boonen sitting 7th wheel. Skill Shimano are also in here in the mix, and they have got some great sprinters as well. I've noticed Veujehoiten is in there. As we go back up to the leaders, this is going to be a very exciting finish. Do you think these two guys can stay away?
No.
You don't think they're going to stay away?
No.
Okay, well, Brian normally gets it right. We're at the Tour of California. He got the prediction right on the first 3 days. And
then I relaxed.
And then you relaxed, so that was it. But there we go. De Jong now, a former winner, really having to give it everything. It just shows you might have won this race before, but when you've got the former world champion and an extremely fast sprinter, Tom Boonen, in your team, then you have to let team duties give over to everything else. The Discovery Channel are starting to come up as well. Who have they got in here? Is Alan Davis still in the group?
I'm not too sure what the numbers are if Alan Davis is still in there, but this, Boonen's had a look round to see who's there, and he's put the whole team on the front, and put all the eggs in one basket, and are trying to win the race in the sprint. So he obviously thinks he's going to be faster than anybody else. So he'll be smarting a wee bit from yesterday when he was a wee bit, he was on his own, and he was absolutely on his limit. But today, okay, it's slightly shorter, but I don't think it's an easier race. Maybe slightly easier than yesterday. Yesterday was a special race, but Van Heck's out the saddle. They're still trying. 21 seconds, 6 kilometres to go.
Well, they've got, let's think, at 11k the gap was 57 seconds. It's now 23 seconds. They go both sides of the roundabout. There's a lot of riders in here with the opportunity. Thanks very much to all of you around the world for joining us this weekend for the opener of the Belgian Pavé Classics, and in particular yesterday, remember, we had James Hewitt of PezCyclingNews.com. Of course, you can read all about the race on Pez, our friends over there. And today, don't forget to join Rebecca and Martin in the studio afterwards as they bring you the post-race analysis. 5 kilometres to go. If you've been watching this free at 100 kilobits, switch into the premium channel and buy it now. You'll be able to see this at 8 times the data rate just before the finale. 22 seconds on a long straight road. They'll turn left. It starts to get a bit more windy now into the centre of Kuurne. The crowd is huge here for the finish. It's been raining, it's cold, but that's what Belgium's all about at this time of the year. Van Hekke digging so deep now, the Belgian rider, against Pronk sitting in on the wheels. Can Pronk bring home the victory for Unibet.com? They've had a good season so far. Baden Cook has had some wins. So has Jeremy Hunt. Hunt rode so well yesterday. Pronk has been, when we think back, in the leading group since well over 90 kilometres, and he's still there. 19 seconds. This gap is coming down very quickly indeed. In 2Ks, they've taken back 4 seconds. Is it going to be enough? Can the Quickstep squad bring the former world champion Tom Boonen to the finish?
Looks like Tom Steels is on his wheel, so Tom Steels for Predictor Lotto is on Boonen's wheel at the moment, or just behind the France de Dieu rider. But and then looking down the teams, you've got a few other riders that are capable of sprinting. Obviously for T-Mobile you get Bowman in there, and obviously Alan Davis. Just looking down the rest, you've got a few good sprinters, but obviously Boonen's feeling good about this sprint, and he really wants to win today. 4 kilometres, 14 seconds. It's doomed for these two riders, and it's going to be a group sprint.
And it does suit him, doesn't it? Because it's a long straight road, and it suits a train. Is that Roger Hammond sitting in there on Steels' wheel?
Yeah, very much looks like Roger's style. Yep.
Well, there you go. Here's the sprinters. This is what it's all about.
I think Vadkus is in there as well, is he not, for Discovery? Steve Cummings is up there helping out. You've got Julian Dean. There's all sorts of sprinters, but I believe Boonen, really wants to win this. But there's a few other riders in there that want to try and beat him.
Well, Roger Hammond will be sitting on the wheels thinking, I beat Boonen into on the Tour of Britain into Liverpool, and I know I can do it. Therefore, I might give it a go. So can T-Mobile win with the British rider Roger Hammond? And that would be a real turn up for the books. But you're about to see, I think, A massive bunch sprint, and it's going to be an exciting one because these guys have got 9 seconds, 3 kilometres to go to the finish. I don't know about you, but the hairs are standing up on the back of my neck. This is going to be a very exciting finish. Van Hecker and Pronk. Pronk's been on the attack for over 90k today, and he is holding on, but it's 8 seconds with 3k to go, and Van Petegem is piling on the gas. Look at this, the cavalry's charging behind, and they're gonna eat up these riders any second now.
Yep, when we come round this corner, it'll be all the way into the finish. We're inside the last part of this race, and it's going to turn out just as exciting as yesterday, I think.
Well, here we go. Het Volk was nail-biting yesterday. They turn right, quick step, inch by inch. They're dragging this one back into the fold. Van Hecker to the front yet again. This young rider, he just wants to bring home a Belgian victory, but look at this. They snake round the corner. It's a long, straight road, and it is little gaps opening. You can see just how fast it is at the front of this as they try to manoeuvre their sprinters. These guys are going to literally be swallowed up with 2 kilometres to go, 1.4 miles, and then it's all going to be over. The quick step squad. Van Petegem swings over. He's given it absolutely everything. Is it going to be Boonen's day? Well, Matty Pronk, he knows that now he's going to get caught. Van Hecker refusing to look behind. It's Bram Tankink who's bringing this one up very, very quickly. Stephen Cummings is trying to bring Vatkus to the front on the right-hand side. The British rider is towing his sprinter up. Hammond is on the wheel of Tom Steels. Boonen is also there. Boonen, Steels, Skill Shimano have got their sprinter up here as well, and they are all in the mix. Astana are also there. Unibet.com. I don't know if Jeremy Hunt is still there.
He will be trying, yeah. Jeremy will be up there trying it.
Well, 2 former teammates, Roger Hammond and Jeremy Hunt, but Unibet.com now starting to come up and try and move quick step out of the way. Look at this. You've got a long string of riders, 2 kilometres to go into the centre of Kuurne. This is going to be a fantastic finish. Here's the Skill Shimano riders.
As you saw Roger coming up, and there's a lot of riders trying to come up, but the Unibet riders going on the attack, and 1 kilometre to go, and Leif Host has a go as well.
Here goes Hoster on the right-hand side. He's trying to bring Steels. Cummings is also there as he tries to close the gap. They're all looking around. Well, you're going to have to pick who you think's going to win this one, because it's going to be a blanket sprint for the finale. They turn left. They're going to start to set themselves up for the finish. We're going to try and pick out who's here, but Hoster's certainly there. Unibet.com as Discovery Channel bring their sprinter to the front, and now the gas is starting to open up. You have got some of the top sprinters in the world going for the finish, and it looks to me like Discovery Channel are trying to bring Vatkus through here. Quick step. Boonen is in there in about 4th wheel. Sitting on his wheel, I think, is Tom Steels, although Milram have got a sprinter up here as well. They're all over the road. Stegmans takes it on the right-hand side, and the crowd are screaming for Boonen. Boonen opens the gas up in the middle. He is absolutely stamping on the pedals. Can he win this one? Is Boonen going to get it? Stegmans, look at this.
He could have
won that easily. Boonen wins it. Boonen wins the Kuurne Brussels Kuurne.
Oh, what a lead out that was. Boonen couldn't get past him.
You were close on your prediction.
I know Stegmans could sprint. He's a good lead out man. I thought he'd win it from a smaller group, but unbelievable that lead out.
He was sitting up freewheeling.
Definitely he could have pushed him all the way to the line, but you know, what would he have said afterwards?
yeah, sorry about that. That was a fantastic lead out, but Boonen yesterday didn't have the legs. Today there's no well, he wouldn't have had the legs if Stegmans had carried on. Well, very happy man indeed. From me, Anthony McCrossan and Brian Smith in the commentary box. We've thoroughly enjoyed talking to you today. Stay around as we head back in just a moment to the studio of Cycling.tv to join Rebecca Charlton and Martin McCrossan. Thanks for joining us today, and thank you for joining us for the Het Volk and the Kuurne Brussels Kuurne here on Cycling.tv this weekend.